Okay, now we're going to install our utilities here that we downloaded. Here's one here I forgot to put over here. MD Startup Manager, that's handy. Okay, first we start with CCleaner. Okay, yes, recommended. Now this is usually after you do your updates on XP. This is Windows 8 on XP, Vista, Windows 7. You can click your start menu and you would go to all your programs, and in there you see Windows Update. You would click on that. Windows 8 is a little different here. To do a couple different ways I can go through it. Computer to control panel. Windows Update is a Windows 8. And I can also go to the computer, right click on the computer. Windows 8 is really good about security and downloading updates and stuff. Okay, now we do here, we can check for updates. This usually tells you when you open it if there's an update available. Okay, we have the latest version. Okay, close that out. Run cleaner. And I usually run this after I delete the history on my browser. I use Google Chrome mostly. Do updates and clear the history on the browsers or browsers if you use more than one. And anything that you have saved, like I have a few places on my weather channel that I save. After I clear the history, run these programs, any of that saved stuff that I have to redo, it will take that all out. I run these on my computers about once a week. Okay, now after that we go to Spyware Blaster. I always right click instead of double click, and you go to open. This is a real easy one to run. Okay, it's going to tell you all this kind of stuff here. I just kind of go through it. Automatic updating. Doesn't matter. Just check it. It usually tells you right. Web page more previous selection. Oh. Alright. See, you can buy these. You don't have to buy these. Use the free. There's nothing wrong with the free editions. You always check for updates on this. Okay, and then as this is red, it's the first time it's been run. If you check for updates, see, after I run it, it'll be green. And all I do down here is enable all protection. There we go. That's all there is to it. And if you had Firefox, and it would detect that. Now, when you run your updates and you check for your updates, if this turns yellow, if it's green, you just close it out. If it turns yellow, click back over here and enable protection. That's the easy one. Excuse me. Now the next one is Spybot Search and Destroy. It's the next one we want to run on our list. And for this one, on XP, you can open it. On Vista, Windows 7, and Windows 8, you have to run as administrator. XP, you don't have to, you just open it. On the other ones, you have to run it as administrator. It won't let you do run some of the programs. a couple of different things of this one to run. These seem like a lot when you first do them. I don't want to see that message every time. But this is what you'll see when you first start it. You can read this stuff. It tells you about it. Okay. Very good program. Start using the program. First thing we're going to do is update. Continue. It always comes up. And I check all of them. The T-timer update we don't really need because I'm not running T-timer. I'm going to put it in there. Download. You update this every time you run it, which I run these weekly. Like I say, the first time you run it, it's gonna seem like it's way overwhelming. It takes a long time. But do it a few times, piece of cake. You exit out of that, it restarts itself. Oh, good. Not responding. Legal stuff. This will pop up. This legal stuff. It shows you if you may advertise robots. Okay. I just don't show this message again. Okay. Now we have updated. Now, the first part to this is immunize. Now, the first time you run this, you're going to be surprised. This is the first time I've ran it here on Windows 8 on this. Windows 7, this will usually go up to over, a couple 100,000. Now you see that's unprotected. That's all this. Then you just go to the top part, immunize. Now that will clean all that up. This is the longest running one on here. Usually run this one, but especially in the next part. I'll probably pause the video after I get the next one started and start again when it's done, because the next part takes a while. Go have you up here a cup of coffee when it's running something. Okay, that's cleaned out. Now after that, we go to search and destroy. Now I go to check for problems. Alright, scans in progress. I always hide this little box because this is where everything will pop up. If this finds anything on here, hide permanently there. This will take a while to run. Anything it finds will pop up right here in this window. Now I'm going to let this run, and when it's done, because since it takes a little while, as you see, it's start here, the screen bar, I have to go all the way across. I will start the video back up when this is done, and we'll see if we found any problems in there. Like I said, this is Windows 8. Probably not going to find as much as it would on XP or Vista or 7. Windows 8 seems to be pretty secure. Okay, I'll stop this and we'll start again when this is done. Okay, as you can see, that ran. It didn't find anything. That's good. Sometimes you will find stuff in here. So we don't have to run any cleaners and nothing there. Now the next time after that here is Malwarebytes. That program, any malware, and Super Anti Spyware Free Edition What one won't find, the other one will. If you think your computer's infected, you can run both of these. They do have full scans, short scans. You always update this, and it always has updates. Okay, we're going to update now. Okay, we're going to get a new one. Okay, don't create a start menu. I'm going to create a desktop icon. Now, what I'm going to do is what I always do. Seems to be kind of easy. Okay, no, I don't want to restart my computer right at the moment. Now there's the new anti-malware bytes. Just drag it over to Utilities. Alright, since I already have one, but that's the old one. I want to replace it. There we go. Now I have the new. All been updated. So I have to restart this before I can run it. So now we will restart the computer and then we will be back. Okay, here we go. Scan was completed. Nothing was found. If there was something found, I'll tell you how to remove it. We can exit this. The next thing we have here, free registry repair. This can slow the computer down. This is stuff in the registry that maybe you deleted and stuff is held. That's what Reboot uninstaller is for. You use it to uninstall programs. The regular uninstaller itself will not take everything out. The first thing you do that for the first time you run it, options, create a system restore point here. You click that. Okay, that's all you have to do. You don't get a lot of updates to this one. We hit full scan, and this will take a little bit, and this will always come up with some number here all the time. It never fails. So we'll let this go and come back when it's done running. Okay, now that this is done, you can see it's found over 1,000 errors. This is stuff that's in the registry that is no longer on the system. Things has been deleted or whatever. The bigger this is, this can make your computer slow right here. And then all we do is fix errors. Now see, is that box we checked earlier, it's creating the restore point in case you have to go back if there's something there that you still need. I'd say all these programs are free. They run on, like I said, Vista, Windows 7, and this Windows 8 Professional 64-bit. If you run 32-bit, 64-bit, all this, whatever operating system, I'm not sure about Linux or Ubuntu, that they're not. Okay, it's done. So we just exit out of here. A lot of times I hit that one. Okay, that was done. Now you can run super anti-spyware. I'm not going to do it right now. I have already updated it, but I haven't. But every time you open this, you'll update it, and you can do a short scan. Now, if you think you have a virus, if you do have a virus, if you know how to start your computer in safe mode and then run Malwarebytes in this, that's a tricky one there. When you first start up your computer, you just start tapping F8 key real quick, real fast. Just boom, 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 boom. It will look funny because it won't load all your drivers, but you start it with safe mode. It will come up and it will give you a list of options. You will say safe mode with networking. That way these programs can update. And if you are infected, that's the way to run a full scan with these programs then, with Malwarebytes, super anti-spyware. Okay, now this is a good one here. I like this. Runs, this is free. It's, all these are free. I run this a lot of times, a couple times a week. Okay, a new version is available, so I'm going to download that. When I run this, it'll go from the 76% and it will go to 100. And these do make a difference, and you will see you won't have to having your computer fixed, paying someone to do it. These keep stuff clean out of it. If you run, I run these every week. Like I said, the first you run them, it's overwhelming. It's going to take you a while, so until you get to do it. After you do it 2 or 3 times, boom, it ain't nothing. Like I said, I'm running them now, and right now 3 computers every week. I thought this would be a good idea to show the first time running of these, so you could see for yourself what they actually do. Now, being this is Windows 8, which is, I really kind of like it. It's very secure. It has antivirus built right into it, Windows Defender. As soon as the computer boots up, it comes on, checks the system, updates itself automatically. It's wonderful that way. Now, if you run these programs on XP, Vista, Windows 7, you're probably going to find lots more errors when you run those programs. Okay, now we click next. Okay, launch the application. Yes. Okay, I don't want none of this. Prevent programs from suggesting. Bing wants to get in everything. There's another thing too. It updates. We're going to cancel that. When you get free Windows Tuner, it's up there now. Okay, here we go. Same thing we did with Malwarebytes. Yes, replace this file. That's why I do it. I don't know, kind of lazy, I guess. Okay, we'll open this one. Okay, status waiting for user. It's waiting for me to do something. As you see, 76%. All we do is click to now. And we just wait. This program doesn't affect anything in your browser, wipe anything out or whatever. Okay. There we go, 100%. Now these programs have been run. Like I say, you can still run the super anti-spyware. Usually I don't if Malwarebytes don't find anything. Sometimes I do. Every once in a while, at least once a month I run it. And that is if nothing's been found in Malwarebytes. If something's been found in Malwarebytes, then I'll run this. This usually picks out a lot of cookies and deletes all your cookies. I'll open the patch my PC. I show you this. This takes a little bit for it to come on. This checks the programs you have, which Windows 8 does a lot of stuff itself. Now, if you run this program on Windows XP, Vista, or Windows 7, it will give you a list of things that need to be updated. Now, I don't use, well, see, I don't have any updates. I don't use Adobe Reader. I use Foxit Reader. It's, from what I've read and seen, it's supposed to be a little safer. I do not use Java at all. I uninstall it. You've got too many leaks there. Okay, so everything is updated here. Wait, what's this here? Oh, we have an update for the computer. This is what's kind of nice about this computer, this program. This is Windows Update. It's like 4.1 patch. Yeah, this is Windows Update. It goes to Windows Update. So if I would have went over here to my control panel, like I said, this is how I do it in Windows 8. Where's it at? Windows Update. Here we go. See what it's saying. New updates. If I would have caught that before this started. Okay, well anyway, this will run through here, and when it updates, some programs you have to manually update them. That won't update them. Like Skype. I don't use Microsoft Office. I use LibreOffice, OpenOffice, or whatever, and those you have to update manually. Pretty much is everything. The other thing is like Real Uninstaller, which is on here anyway. If there was something I wanted to uninstall here, say that, I'd click on it, say uninstall. I'm not going to do this. I'm just going to show you. But you would always click Advance, then go to Next, and as the video is on here, you can see you go to Advance, and if it pops up after the program uninstaller uninstalls it, then if it pops up to restart your computer, you always click No, because you will go back to your uninstaller and you will click Next. Okay. There we go. That is done. It's just $60. We're done with that. Another thing, the MD startup. There's two different ways you can do this. You can go to msconfig, and you have to watch what you turn off on that. This is kind of a simple little program. Alright, this is my headphones. They don't need to start up. I have this set to start. I don't have to start Super Anti Spyware. Safeguard toolbar. Uh-oh. I don't want that to start. One of our downloads snuck something in. Dropbox does not have to start. Refresh startup list. Now I close that out. Now let's pull open Real Uninstaller. And I'm not seeing it here. So as for Interwatch, a lot of things, even it is still, Babylon toolbar is very bad. Well, anyway, now I gotta search for that goofy thing. Windows 8's a little different. It's very easy in Windows 7. I'm still learning Windows 8. So, anyway, there you have the ins and outs of that, of how to update, run them. Hope that helps you. Okay, I found the toolbar that snuck itself in. I had this set to go to Yahoo. Here's what snuck in, the AVG. This was a free antivirus, but if you're using Windows 8, you don't need it. It's built into the operating system. XP, Vista, or Windows 7, I suggest Microsoft Security Essentials. It is free, very good, it runs in all of them. So what we have to do here, here's what we're going to do. Go to settings. Open the Pacific to the pages. Hey, look at this. Got this crap in here. I'm not going to open that. I add a new one. Well, I want Yahoo. Of course, you can have it open whatever you want. I usually start here most of the time. Settings. I should have done this to start with. Okay, we're going to put that in there. Yahoo. We're taking that one out. Okay. Now I'm going to check this and make sure that's going to be right. And there we go. It took the AVG out of there. That's what snuck itself in on those programs. Like I said, you gotta watch. Babylon 2 bar is a really bad one. Keep an eye open for that.